Free Play Frank. Well, this week I want to show you guys this cool abandoned boat that I found. I know you guys are going to like to see that. And then I've got some other stuff here on the farm I want to show you too. And then later we're going to play a Jimmy Buffett song, Fins. Alright, let's get to it. Well, we got a unseasonably warm stretch of weather here in May. So I decided to take a trip down to my favorite beach. And look at that! There's an abandoned boat. That wasn't here last year. I'm gonna walk down there and check that out. Alright, oh, looks like the tide's coming in pretty fast. So I better hurry up. Pretty muddy here too. I just got new runners. So, well, you gotta take some risks in life, right guys? Wow. It's interesting. I got the dinghy here. See what's on there. Got some steel. Well, unfortunately my camera battery died last week, and it's been a week since I've been here, and as you can see, the boat is now gone. Sorry about that guys, but that's what you get when you have to deal with tech stuff and you're not a tech expert like me. Anyways, I'm going to take a bit of a walk around the beach area here, maybe it washed up somewhere else, and I can film it for you there.
You know, it's nice and tucked. Yeah. It's not going nowhere. Where are you going? If I should have here? I should have stayed in there. No, you can do heavy in the back. Yeah. You gonna put a range sign right there or what?
Careful you guys, don't stand under it. Okay, I got these two drives here. They came off of ball mills, so I'm going to be using them to make machines around here. You'll see me work these into projects. They don't have any use for these 15 horsepower electric motors though, so they're going to be going. Well, there goes the Firefly to its new owner. Is this new owner Steve? So off she goes to a new life. Well, this is probably the biggest load of food I've had yet for the animals. Alright, we're going to grind up this giant durian. Let's see how she does. I already ground up part of it because I make these containers full of shredded food to feed my goats. I got the belt loose on this thing, so in case it jams, then you just go like this with the knife. That's about enough for this feeder. There's no way I could shred this thing by cutting it up with a knife by hand. It would just take probably an hour. This only takes a few minutes. Well, I like this little pressure washer. It works great for washing my car and stuff. But it's starting to leak really bad out of this part of the wand. I'm not sure what the heck it is. I suspect that maybe it froze and cracked inside, so we're going to take it apart and have a look. Alright, so this thing is super simple. Now we have this end here. This is the hose end, where the hose comes in. And we have this little valve that fits in here like this. And the trigger moves this back and forth, and that's what gets the water spraying. And this end here, this part here, was only about a quarter of the way on there, so looks like it's going to be a pretty easy fix. I can't see anything broken on this thing. Like if there's these little tabs that hold it in place, all seem to be in good shape. So it looks like someone probably just pulled too hard on this wand and pulled it out of its O-ring. So we're gonna clean it up, put it back together again, and see if we can get it to work without leaking. Okay, got her plugged in now. Water spraying out the end. Let's see if she works. Turned on. Still got a bit of a leak there. Not as bad as it was. Bit of a leak there. Alright, found out there's a little clip here that came off, so I got the hose back on there now. Still leaks, not as bad. I guess I just have to wear my rain gear when I wash my car every time. I'll do it in the hot car every time. Well, we got a problem with rats getting into the food truck. So there's a hole right here. You can see where they chewed away at that. Look, they're starting to chew the wiring. They chewed the wiring on this too. I got no headlights and the gas gauge is stuck on full now. Not happy about that. And then there's another hole behind there. You can see I got a piece of wood pounded into it and another wire chewed for the horn. So we're going to patch up those holes. There, I made a little tin patch over there with a couple of screws. And this one down in here, I just took two pieces of tin, one on the inside, one on the outside, drilled a hole and put a nut and bolt over that hole. So now I got to pressure wash the whole inside of the truck. And then somebody also told me recently that you can put those dryer sheets in vehicles, and rats and mice don't like that, so I'm going to put a bunch of them in here and hope that makes a difference. Well, I broke my handle on my pitchfork here. It's pitchforking away and it cracked, so I straightened it out as much as I could in the vise. I got this piece of conduit, which is about a little bit thicker than that metal probably. So I'm going to cut a slot in that with a zip cut, and I'm going to fit that around there and weld her on. I pounded this wedge in it to open it up enough so that I could fit it over the handle. Okay, I got her tacked on there. Now I'm just using the vise now to squeeze all these high parts in and slowly work my way around it and get it all welded solid. Well, there you go. She's all welded. There's a big hole there, but that's okay. Got her all welded all around. A little bit of work with the grinder now and a spray can, and should be good as new. And there we go. Yeah, I know it's a vintage pitchfork. I should be restoring it and putting it on display somewhere. But I like it and I use it. And the handle's not original anyways. I put that handle on there when I found it. I found that in a yard cleanup. The handle was long since rotted off of it. And it broke one tine a while ago too. You can see where I welded that back on. That's probably 5 years ago. So it should be good to go for another 75 years. Here's a nice parts assortment that I got for free from the place where my friend works. It's downsizing and moving to a smaller location. I'm disassembling this and I'll set it up inside one of my storage buildings. Great for organizing small stuff. Well, picked up a couple more machines here. We got this one here is a post pounder. You mount this on the back of the tractor. It's a 3-point hitch mount, and this thing here, I'm not exactly sure how it works. I've never used one of these. I've seen them being used, but you put the post in this part here and it's laying down right now. It goes up like this and then that pounds it down into the ground. And then we have another wood chipper here. It's almost the same model as the one that I featured on here already, except this is still set up for the 3-point hitch. So I'm going to use it that way. I'm just going to run this on the back of the 434 tractor. And the reason I got this cheap is because this drive shaft here that drives the feed roller is broken and missing. And also another reason I got these machines is because the owner passed away. I'm getting it from their son. So a little bit of a heavy thing to be towing home with the Sunfire. Second gear all the way home, but it wasn't far. It was only 2 miles away. So we'll get these pieces going here. I'll show you what it takes to get them working. Sooner did I bring that load home, but then I had to turn around and go and pick up 25 laying hens. See any girls in there? Oh, I can see some feathers. Okay, let's get them into the chicken coop with the other chickens. See if we can see anything. Oh, there you are, ladies. Hello, ladies. Isn't that wonderful? Well, I don't know why my dump truck decided to dump all by itself. Let's say we blew a hose or something. Or oh, hello. I have my helpers under here. So when you have a farm, you have to be careful. There's livestock, they get in everywhere. You never know where you're gonna find somebody.
She came down from Cincinnati for 3 days on the train, looking for some peace and quiet, hope to see the sun again. Now she lives down by the ocean, taking care to look for sharks. They hang out in the local bar and they feed right after dark. Can't you feel them circling, honey? Can't you feel them swimming around? You got fins to the left, fins to the right, and you're the only thing in town. up all of her money, hopes to hit it south in May, maybe roll in the sand with a rock and roll man somewhere down Monterey Way. But the money's good in the season, helps to lighten up her load. The boys keep her high and the months go by, she's getting postcards from the road. Can't you feel them snooping in, honey? Can't you feel them schooling around? You got fins to the left, fins to the right, you're the only girl in town. Sailed off to Antigua, 3 days on a boat, looking for some peace and quiet, maybe keep her dreams afloat. Now she feels like a remora, 'cause the school's so close at hand. Just beyond the reef are the big white teeth of the sharks that can swim on the land. Can't you feel them circling, honey? Can't you feel them schooling around? You got fins to the left, fins to the right, you're the only babe in town. You got fins to the left, fins to the right, you're the only girl in town. Alright, there we have it. A little bit of fun, the sun time kind of song, Fins by Jimmy Buffett. Thanks folks for joining me this week, and I'll see you all next time. Take her easy.